want to do an updated video on lessons I've learned from creating content consistently, how things have shifted, how I get through roadblocks and everything like that, how my approach to content strategy has changed over time. These days, right, I don't script my videos. And I don't script them because I'm using the act of creating YouTube videos to prepare me for my public speaking days, okay? Because they're coming. I'm going to be on stages. And I just want to learn how to craft my ideas in real time. Like, I need a topic for the video, and then I'm just flowing. And the most I'll do is create bullet points for the video, so there's some type of flow. But I do hear, and I am aware of, that scripting videos takes a lot of time and really could be a barrier to creating the video itself. And that's what I experienced for me, especially when I first started my YouTube journey. My second YouTube journey, because this is my second channel, I ideally wanted to batch record my content, always be ahead of the game and everything like that. But that just wasn't realistic with me having to write whole scripts, let alone plan the content, but write whole scripts. That took too much time, and I'm just like, I can't do this. And then even when I would write scripts, like one day when you're bored, if you remember, go watch my early videos, not the vlogs part, but like my first early sit down videos, right? They just don't sound as natural. And that's because I was just trying to follow my script too closely. Like, it was just too robotic. So I don't like that. And if scripting isn't your thing, you don't have to do it. You do have to be okay with, though, of course, how you might say it in real time in the video might not be how it could have sounded all nice and neat and perfect if you spent like an hour writing word for word your script for the video. But you have to think about it. Is that how you talk to people? I try to look at my videos as a conversation. And first of all, if I was to meet you on the street, I didn't have an hour to 2 hours to prepare my script to talk to you. If you ask me questions and we get into a specific topic, all I got is what comes out of my mouth and my brain at that time. So a way that I've learned to get sharper with doing this type of format, without scripting, is one, I'm constantly watching content or reading content within my niche in the videos, within my niche, the themes that I usually tend to talk about on my channel. I'm always taking in that type of content because I genuinely love this stuff. I love content creation, creator economy stuff, YouTube strategy, personal branding, digital marketing. Even though I don't, you get what I'm saying. I love that stuff. So I'm constantly inputting language into my mind, and naturally it's going to come out my mouth whenever the topics come up, right? So I encourage you to try that route if that's something that you want to do. If that's something within your creative process right now that takes too much time and gets you kind of flustered. These days, I am really working on batch creating content, especially because I'm going to be having client work now to add into the whole thing that I'm juggling and everything that I have to do in a week. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I don't just have just hella hours of free time. I have specific pockets of time or random pockets of time that I get to use to work, build my business, build my brand, do my content. And I think to make it similar, maybe you have a full-time real life job that takes up most of your time. So you don't even have that much time to put towards your YouTube channel or your brand or your business. So what was the point that I was bringing up with that? Oh, that I'm batch creating content now. I could not handle that in the beginning, but the more videos that I create, the easier it has. This is the level. This is the next level that I'm at with my video creation process, batch recording. And I only did it for 1 week, but it has made things easier for me, especially with adding the client work to my table. Another thing that I feel like I've touched on just a tad bit in some of my recent content, but I really love, I guess, the relationship I have with YouTube Studio right now, because I just remember, because it's not too long ago, like I haven't even been consistent on YouTube for a year. That year mark is coming up, but like that was earlier this year where I was like glued. Like I kept going into my YouTube Studio and refreshing it and just trying to see like, oh, did I get another view? Where's the comments? This and that and this and that. And like these days, that's really on the lower part of my list of worries and concerns. And that's because I've just evolved as a creator. I'm so more obsessed with just getting continuing to be consistent and getting my video content out. I am obsessed with that particular aspect because there's so many reasons and like challenges from a day-to-day life standpoint where I could be like, But I want to continue to amaze myself, like even in spite of I'm getting my videos up onto the platform, because at the end of the day, I'm still building this muscle. I have improved. We just talked about how I guess I feel way more confident with speaking to the camera. I don't need to script this and that, you know. But I really just like proving to myself that I can stay consistent with uploading even in the midst of like what goes on in life, you know? So I obsess over that part instead of spending brain space and energy thinking about why a video may be performing like a way that I may not want it to. And just, I try to remind myself of the shelf life of videos. I have videos that I posted earlier this year that are like cranking up in viewership. You know, I just try, and the main thing that I hold on to is viewing my YouTube channel as a portfolio, as a body of work, as each video as something that I've created that represents my personal brand and my message, and represents my willingness to keep going at it regardless. So you have to kind of find like, what do you truly want to obsess over? Because honestly, it's not the numbers. The numbers aren't true indications of what you're doing day in and day out. And you have to find that thing that's going to hold you so you can keep uploading the videos. If I was still obsessive over the numbers, even like right now, for transparency, my like recent videos aren't performing in a way that I expect. I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? But if I let that be a decision factor if I'm going to post another video or not, I wouldn't be filming this video right now. And it's like, you have to decide, like you have to just do a analysis of like what on the low key makes decisions as to why I don't upload content. And just try and knock them out, get them out the way, because at the end of the day, you're in your own way because you're letting those things dictate what you do and what you don't do. So let me continue on, you know. I did go through a period of, I still haven't even taken time to truly analyze was that burnout, but I think it was. I still posted through the burnout though. I would say coming into that year mark of being consistent with YouTube, I'm learning, you know, doing things like batch creating my content opens more space on my calendar for me to relax and do other things, because I'm coming around to the fact, you know, that it's more real of reality that this is such a long-term situation that I'm in when it comes to YouTube. Like I have to stay present, but I can't get caught up in the present. I have to keep thinking about 3 years from now, 2 years from now, what all of this will lead up to if I just, stay at it. So yeah, when it comes to burnout, if I'm able to just have those times where I can just look at fashion TikToks, be on Pinterest looking at outfits, planning outfits in my mind, that's my little, that's something I love to do and can spend hours on. As an example, I'm just better off as a creator. That doesn't mean I'm just not in a place in my career, in my content creation career, where I feel like pulling my foot off the gas. I was doing some planning for the rest of my year earlier, and I really want to take a break at the end of the year, in terms of creating content in real time. So I'm hoping that I can work up to batch recording all that content for that break and just be chilling while my shit is on autopilot. That would be great. That's big league stuff. Big boy creators do that type of stuff. I don't know if I can, but that is in the plans. I want to plan in times of pulling back from a content standpoint, but still being present. And I do that by having my stuff ready to go regardless. So yeah, burnout is a real thing, but also what's a real thing is how bad do you want it? So it's finding the balance. I've had all-nighters. I've had many, many, many late nights within this first year of being consistent. That's not a pattern though that I want to. That's not a culture. If I had a whole team and everything and everything like that, that's not a culture of my business. YouTube is a business. I like to say you should treat YouTube as a business. If we was coming up and talking about the culture of the team and of the company, there's no need to be having multiple late nights. There's a time and a place for it, but that's not we're not going to glamorize that. That's not going to be cool. So as I get into year 2 of being consistent with content creation, I want to start making sure I manage my time better, manage my energy better, so that I don't have to have so many late nights, overnights, being in go mode, just get it done type of mode, Creative blocks. I had a fellow YouTuber on here, I think, asked me about dealing with creative blocks. Do I ever experience that? And thankfully I haven't, but I have a lot of experience with content creation. I've been creating content for over 10 years, not on YouTube, but I have. And way over 10 years. I can't even think about it. When I think about, I'm thinking back to Tumblr right now. Okay. So I thankfully on my journey have not experienced many creative blocks, because I got that idea bank. My bank account might be a different story, but my idea bank is it's a millionaire idea bank that I have. And my bank account is not at the millions just yet. That's what I mean. But I have a $1 million idea bank account. I just have ideas. I don't run out of ideas. I know if I look at my idea list and I'm not feeling any of those, I know how to extract words out of me to talk and create a video. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I didn't like any of my ideas. I said to ChatGPT, make me up a prompt that I could just talk to the camera. Here's what I talk about on my channel. Make me up something that I could just talk, because I need to record 2 videos. It's just I started my channel with I keep looking at how many minutes I have on my SD card. I started my channel with a by any means necessary type of mentality. And at the end of the day, I still keep that same flow. I needed to I'm at my co-working space right now. The plan was come up in here and record 2 videos. I got here and I was just not feeling it. I just was not in the mood, but I'm like, whatever, I gotta force you. It was self-coaching that had to be done. I said, we're just gonna go ahead and press record and make these videos. I didn't even bring my change of outfit, but I'm like, whatever, Nala. You don't need to change your outfit, ma'am. Because I just recorded a video before this. So I just did it. Like, it's just like, and now at the end of this, I'm done. I can be happy because I recorded 2 videos. So sometimes you just got to do it. And I guess let me bring it back to what we were talking about. We were talking about creative blocks. I have not experienced that. And I would say if you don't have like a dedicated space on my Launch Your YouTube Channel checklist, is a free resource that I have. It's in the description box. One of the things that I say, like when you're prepping for your channel, is like, first and foremost, create a place where you like keep all your YouTube stuff at. But especially like your ideas, like you need a space. For some people, that's a physical space. For me, that's a digital space. Everything I do is in Notion. So it's like, get you a particular or dedicated space to write down your ideas. Because they come to you in the shower. They come to you on walks. They come to you while you're talking to a friend. And I don't know, my mind is always like, I was watching Selling Sunset the other day, and I'll just be like, wow, they just got into a whole argument, but on a deeper level. Like, I just see like this whole idea for my channel, and it's just like, I find inspiration. Maybe what I'm saying is I find inspiration from everywhere. And I don't know if it can't just be a me thing, but it's like, just where I'm at in the journey. I don't know exactly how you can get there, but you will get there. I just want to take this time to say, like, if you're feeling stuck on your YouTube journey and your content creation journey right now, there could be so many reasons why you're feeling stuck. But I'll share with you what was really a big theme of the past week that I just had. And it's just so not sexy to just pop into a video like as a title and a thumbnail. But I really think you need to hear this one. And it's like, everything starts right here. Everything starts in the mind. Everything you want starts in the mind. I'm not even trying to get woo-woo on you. But I don't know how else I don't know how else to say this. You have to believe in the things you want and be extremely clear with what you want. You know, maybe what you need isn't like strategy. You don't need to go watch another YouTube, how to grow my YouTube channel or content creation video right now. Maybe try looking up like, how do I think like a rich person? How do I think like wealthy people? And really get some lessons on how to think your way to success and where you want to be. How to think, because your YouTube channel, ultimately, let's be real for a second. Your YouTube channel, unless you're someone who's like, oh, this is a hobby, I'm just doing this for fun. You over here. If you're using your YouTube channel, you're probably doing it to help you achieve your overall goals in life, to get you to somewhere that you see your own vision of life, you know? You see it as a vehicle. You see it as a way to generate income. You hear a lot about the type of money folks make over here on YouTube. It's real. You can be one of those people, but I've learned so much in this past week how like your mind has to be in the right spot. So I would encourage you to think of some mindset stuff. The thing that had turned my mind, like, oh, that really just turned it on for me. I gotta look up the book. Hold on. Sigh. I'm gonna pop the book on the screen. There's a free audio version of the book, I believe. If so, I'll link it down below. That book changed my whole mindset. And I just encourage you to just work on your mindset part. Your body can handle this. You can do this YouTube thing, but can your mind handle it? That might be the thing that you got to work on right now. So my name is Nala Wright. I'm a personal brand consultant specializing in brand development and YouTube content strategy. Please join the waitlist. The link is in the description box for my one-on-one consultations. That will be launching at the end of this month. My personal brand guide is still available for pre-order. That's in the description box too. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate you.